Hello everyone. Oh my god, that's a lot of people today. Hello everyone. Hi Pixel Packers and Dave. Oh my god. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you for the subscription. 20 months already. Oh my god, that's a long time. Also, hi Michael. Hi buddy. Hi Lesser Now. Hi Medio. Happy to see you all. How are you all doing? How's this week going? How did you start this month? It's going to be a short one, but it will be busy. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Triple thank yous. Oh my god, my nose. How are you doing? I want to lead with Anil and start. I updated the music playlist. You'll know most of the songs already because mostly it was cleaning. I just removed a lot of love. It went from like 450 to just a little bit under 400. Oh, thank you, Dave. Thank you so much. You're the best. Seriously, thank you so much. I don't know what I did to deserve any of this. So yeah, we are even in a hype train. I didn't even know. Last time I didn't notice though, because I am such a random. But yeah, like another thing. You remember how we had like two playlists? No, we only have one. I just brought everything into one that is shorter than the previous one. So we'll just have bangers non-stop. Non-stop cool music. Oh, thank you for the follow, Stone Chaser Patrick. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So that's about it. Also, I made the little bars and numbers green instead of yellow. I think it fits more with the new layout of the streams. So that's it. Let's just go in here to the art scene. Let me just turn around. Alright. So there we go. Oh, thank you, Coffee. I hope you enjoyed Froggen, and I hope you enjoyed the sequel Froggen Encore, and I hope you like Twinkle when it comes out. You can see the trailer right there in the corner. Oh, that's great. I hope you enjoy it. That's okay. Froggen is a really hard game. Like, you know, I had to play so much to test it and to develop it. Eventually I started using my own playthrough as the level of difficulty. So it gets a little bit hard near the end, especially in the fourth world. In any case, this is the model we'll be working on today. We already textured the face, as you can see in here, and we have yet to texture everything else. You can see the reference right there in the corner. So I will open it so I can actually check it whenever I need. Because today we are going to be working on the textures for the body. And one interesting and really hard to do thing is that she's got some tattoos. So those will need like a lot of pixel density, because we want them to be readable, even though everything else is pixelated. But we'll start with the base first. Let me see. First thing we got is... Oh yeah, that's true too, like, platforming can be real hard in games with a far out camera, because it's hard to judge the distances and the depth. By the way, I have... Oh yeah, it's okay, we don't have an output of the computer.
Yo molegato, drink some water.
Drinking some water, you got it. I still need to add the water animation back. Oh, that's great. In that case, you love Twinkle too, because I am also like filling everything with collectibles in there. Let me move this a little bit over here. Whoop. There we go. Alright. There we go. So we'll start by like painting the details. As you can see, the chest has a very low pixel density because it's bigger than the template model. So we'll need to change that in the UVs. And just come here. There we go. And as you can see, this is like very small. So we'll probably need to change that a little bit. Just so it doesn't deform too much. Like, we don't even need this to be very perfect UV. We just need it to mostly make sense. I think this shall work for now. So we can go back and actually paint some textures. Or actually we can start over here just to mark things down. Like we get this one. And we go to texture paint. We want the pixel one. With a size of 1. And we just want to mark where different areas start and end. Like over here. This will be the top that she's wearing. And it can even like go a little bit like this. I think that's a good shape. It also kinda informs us of how the UVs are going. Also, hi DNG! Like, we know, for example, now that this actually should be taller.
Hey molegato. Little Norwegians has a message for you. It says, "Oh, it's Twinkle. Hello Twinkle. I hope Twinkle is very Twinkle today. Twinkle."
The body. So hi, well, hi, I'm Zucario. Welcome. So I'm thinking I will like get out of this and snap it to 140 pixels. This can come lower. So we kinda get the same shape. We don't mind if this part gets a little bit stretched because this is going to be just under everything else.
Hey boss. Incoming message from Twinkle. It reads, "I'm doing well for the most part, though driving in a city is so obnoxious. I just want to punt whoever designed the streets straight in the dick."
Oh, it happens, it happens. It's very hard to get the driving thing right. Like, you not only have to deal with driving yourself, but also with everyone else driving like crazy. Also, let me get something here. There we go, so we can actually paint a line. And this kinda informs us of where the UV goes, so we can actually try and fix things as we go. Like, for example, this should come a little bit higher.
Intercepted a transmission from Twinkle that says this. "On a more family-friendly note, I am back to trying to figure out Lowpoly hair.
All hair is very tricky, but I know that you will get it right eventually. It just usually takes a lot of trial and error, at least at first. Okay, so we now have to
Got a
move
message from
everything
our
here
pal
to
Little
make
Norwegians.
like an
They say the following.
arc.
I just want to test Jam's speech capability. Number %n slash pound dollar backslash slash at.
Huh. That's one way to pronounce all of that. Oh, I want to do another thing right now about the volume. I think I should lower a little bit the volume of the music over here and increase it over here. So it should still be like easy to hear, but it won't overpower everything else for me, which happens a lot. Godspeed to you, buddy. I hope you make a lot of cool things today. Oh, thank you, fan love. But seriously, I hope you make a lot of cool things today and that you show them on Discord to me later. I can't wait to see them. Alright, so what else? This is still a little bit weird and deformed.
Hey molegato. Thinthapali has a message for you.
There we go.
It says, now to test Jam's French, omelette du fromage.
Omelette de fromage. There we go. I think this is good deformation. I think this works. Alright, so it goes around the body. This is the line for this. Now check into reference, and we got another line that goes under the bust and is a different material. So let's go in here and start painting it too. This one should be like this. Yeah. And it goes higher as we go. So it should be like something like this. Something like this, I think. But we need to also change the UVs a little bit. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Now this should probably go a little bit lower, just to keep the density. There we go, looking a little bit better. Oh, is it? That's cool to know. I just picked Renata because even though it's a kinda rare name in here, not unheard of mind you, here in Spain, there's people called Renata in here too. It's kinda rare, but also it sounds a lot like Rana, which is Spanish for frog. And that was like the whole reason for her to be called that. Alright, so this is like the line for the other part, and this goes just down. So I think we can actually go and start painting, or maybe let's add a few more marks. Let's see, let's mark the chest area. Like we want the chest to go over here. And maybe have this triangle. No, maybe higher, maybe like this. This feels too high. What about this? Yeah, this seems like a good place. The UV, however, is a little bit deformed. Should be a little bit more like this. Yeah, something like this. There we go. Alright, so we got everything. What else is there? We got like buttons, but that doesn't need any markers. Okay, let's mark the subdivisions of the dress. Like we got 2 of them. And they are like over here, I think. And immediately, like, we see a lot of deformation. We need to fix this. Like, this goes over here. This goes a little bit over here. There we go. All right. Oh, I am not sure. Hello, I just work in Blender. I don't think there's any way to move islands outside of Blender though. Is there any solutions in the back? Not really. Just a triangle. We could as well just add it, to be honest. So it should be like something like this. Yeah, I think this works. Hi, Brute Rocky. It's been modeled as a Blender. Hey, we can actually do that. Alright. And we got this part, which we need to actually UV correctly. We'll worry about that later. Let's just texture this part. And for that, what I'll do is go here and hit save, so the texture is updated. And now if I go to a sprite and I got the body in here, I can just reload it, and we got the markers in here, which is great. I will also open the reference in here so I can pick a few colors, like the base of this top and the base of the dress part underneath. Alright, so we know this is the top and goes all the way over here, and we can make it like a little bit darker, a little bit more saturated. Got the shadow, something like this, and then like this is the dress part. All the way here, I will say. Yeah, just something like this. There we go. And we'll make another darker tone too for this. There we go. And there we go. Right, this is like this part. And now we can even paint this skin color. And let's try something here. Maybe? We'll see. So reloading. It's not bad actually. This part is not very well managed, but all of this is kinda okay. I will move it half a pixel though. There we go. But now, you see, we have a problem, and it's that her chest is so big that the texture doesn't have enough pixels. We will fix that right now in a sprite, I think, before we move forward. Everything else seems to be working though. So yeah, let's go back here. Paint this the correct color. Alright, and what I will do now is like pick all of these and let me see, because the shoe needs to be moved to, actually let's move the shoe first to get it out of the way. Oh, hi, Waro! Hi there, happy to see you. Alright. So now we can actually move all of this. There we go. It's out of the way, we can go back in here. You're absolutely right where I should save. And what I will do is pick all of this and just move it down a small amount. There we go. And there we go. And now I can simply like pick all of this and move it down. And we got like a better density in here. We got like a lot of space to move around. Pixels don't stretch as much. We need to move this down a little bit. So we come here. Three pixels down. Maybe 3 pixels was too much. Maybe 2 would have been enough. Hey, I ain't getting microwave. What's this about? Hi Faber, happy to see ya. Ah! Oh, by the way, that reminds me, I want to maybe add a new redeem that wasn't there before, that just makes some random animations pop up, because I have made a few already. Like the one I made last week about them finding the panel window for activating and deactivating Anne. And you know, it would be nice if we could get like a random one sometimes. Oh, the mini games, I have to rework them. I want to make them work slightly differently. Like, instead of being community models from members of the community, you know, to be just OCs. Because, you know, like, making community members is fun and it's so cool. But at some point, I cannot make enough.
Intercepted a transmission from Wereduck that says this.
You know.
I heard that fart molegato. Go wipe your butt, Stinky.
Oh, come on. You know, farts just happen in here. Also, high, odd enough. Okay, so pixel density seems to be alright now. I can maybe change a little bit of curves in here. Back seems to be okay too. Maybe this can change a little bit more. Not sure. Maybe just a cut in here will help. Testing. Yeah, no, I will let it that way. That's the way it works, so there we go. Alright. Now we need to actually move the shadow way down, just like over here. So let's do that. And we can just paint this like this. And let's check the reference. Yeah, this goes down to the chest, so we can actually do this. There we go. And we can make like a lighter tone. There we go. And maybe like a cut in here. And maybe some highlights. We'll see how they look in the model. Maybe we'll have to repaint them in Blender. Where should we go? You can draw the shadows wherever you want, actually. Like, it depends on the style you want to achieve. Like, you can just go and not paint any shadows and just let the lighting system take care of that. That's what you will do with realistic models that will be rendered with a realistic shader. Or you could just draw like the most obvious highlights and that's about it. Right. Not bad, actually. We will need like a bit of shadows over here. Or not, maybe. The highlights are probably okay. Let me check the reference. Or maybe we have to make them go a little bit to the side. Like this. maybe give them a different shape. Also, we must not forget the freckles, by the way. Yeah, and this should go higher too. Something like this. Maybe? Alright, the shadow is not bad. I will probably make it a little bit taller. Alright. Now we got the button in here, so I will actually add it already. Something like this. There we go. Yeah. Alright, way better already. Okay, so we got the highlights, we got the button. It should go a little bit more over here. The deformation is so tricky. There we go. Alright. So we can go to the back now. And this looks better. And I think there is like too much of a difference in here, so I will add a middle tone. There we go. And probably there is also too much contrast between the different skin tones. So I will make them a little bit more similar. Something like this. That's cutie. So now let's actually add the freckles. Like there is a whole lot in here. And there is like a slightly reddish area. I don't know how we'll do that. We'll try different things. So we will add them at more or less regular intervals. Something like this. And they are mostly okay, just this part is severely deformed. There we go. Alright, way better. One thing I will do is like to give this a little bit more depth. I will add this cut in here. Just cut over here and here, maybe. We do this with the UV correcting. Because now I can like, and let me add the correct markup in here. There we go. Like I can make this a little bit lower. Something like this. So it doesn't make much of a difference now, but we'll see. Yeah, this actually helps a lot with the deformation of textures. So I can now like get rid of this one, I don't need it. And I think I will lower this 1 pixel. There we go. Yeah, way better. Alright, so we got this part, so let's move to... Actually, there's something here that gets a little bit deformed because I want to lower this. There we go. So this keeps being just a single pixel. There we go. Maybe I can even move this up so we conserve this pixel in here. There we go. Way better. Alright. So with this part done, actually let's move to the other part of the torso, the dress part. And here we see there's like a line in here. There's also some stretch marks. So I will make yet another even darker tone. Alright. Alright. Maybe even some shadow over here. This needs to be a little bit darker. There we go. Alright, alright. I'm thinking this part also can be changed a little bit. Like maybe it is a little bit rounder. But this deforms like way too much. So I cannot do that thing that I wanted to. Could have looked weird. So let's go back and just leave it like this. This is such a weird deformation. So I guess I can just do this. I have to make sure this stays as flat as possible. It happens when you work in such stylized styles. So maybe something like this. Yeah, there we go. A bit better. Yeah, I think this is the best we can do in here. Alright, so let's go to the back now. Although first I want to like mark this. Alright, so we are in the back. And in the back we got this lazy part. Have I played Dragon Quest? I have only played Dragon Quest 7 on the 3DS, but I couldn't finish it because my totally legal console started glitching out. And I was so close to beating it though. Like I had done the reviving God thing, and the world was going to shit. Totally legal, totally legal. But you know, the kind that sometimes fails. I will say though, like, even if I was like gifted it, and even if it looks amazing, I will be reticent to play the remake now, because as beautiful as Dragon Quest VII is, they better make like a crap ton of changes to the pacing, because otherwise the game is really hard to enjoy. Like, you go back and forth so much and everything takes so long to do. Hi, Fulcrum! We are working on the textures of the body, which is kind of a challenge, as you can see. It is fairly detailed. But I am enjoying the process a lot, even if it takes a while. Alright, so we got this part in here. We add a little bit of anti-alias. There we go. Little bit in here. So we got this part in here too. Oh, that is great, because, you know, the game was like a pain, apparently in the PS1, and in the DS they already like made it better, but it was still so long. Hi Mapo, happy to see ya! How you doing? Alright, the chords we can like simplify a bit. Like this. And add this silver thing over here. And then we just add like a lighter version on top. There we go. And then we can like take a way darker one and just make them do the other part. There we go. And then we add some anti-alias to make things a little bit smoother. And I think this works for the latest that is. There we go. Alright. What's the sound that plays when the stream is about to start? Oh, that will be the File City song from Digimon World 1 on the PlayStation. Alright, I like how this looks, however, looking at the ref, it should be way lower. So we will modify the UVs a little bit more. Or maybe even move it in the texture first. Like this should go way lower. So I do this. And this, and move it down. There we go. And this is a little bit better, but it's still too tall. Hi, Oli. Welcome. So let's do that a couple times more, like at the middle of this section and at the middle of this one. There we go. I think we just kinda fix the lines. There we go. And now we can actually like move a little bit the UVs. There
Yo.
we go.
Twinkle has got something to say. It goes. Have posted my current hair progress at the Discord.
Alright. I will give it a good look after today's stream. Right. Put this down a little bit. There we go. And I think this looks decent enough. We still have some space to add the tattoo, so that will be okay. Can lower this a little bit. There we go. Hair is really hard to do, that's right. Okay, so we got this part. I think I will add like extra shading in here just to make it even more clear that it's like a shadowy part. Oh, what did you mean no persona? The music at the start or something else? Like the playlist does contain like a whole lot of persona music. Jason is still in here. Alright. So with this done, let me see.
Hey molegato. 12-1 has a message for you. It says, yay.
Yay! Alright, so now I think we should work on the skirt area. And I will hide the leg for that, so it's a little bit easier. And also get all of these faces that should be hidden as they go in the inside.
Intercepted a transmission from gaming_electros that says this. So no head?
Hi Eel, we do have the head already modeled. There it is. I think we did a fantastic job with this last stream. So let me see, all of these should be like probably just a single color. So I'll pick an area for this that is not used, like over here. And I guess it should be like this color. But you know what? Let's add this to the palettes. We have a palette area for that. There we go. Got all of these colors. So now all of these can simply come here to the darkest one. I will even hide them for now because I want to be able to actually unwrap this. We already got the bat, which is like the hardest part, so I think I will make everything else go off of it. And we will make this a seam. There we go. So let's start with the bat, because the bat is already unwrapped. So it should be easy. Let me see. We just fix a little bit of deformation. There we go. And we will unwrap these three faces. And we just like try to make it fit in here, I guess. Alright. Not bad. We can actually now like try to just keep these things under control. Hi Suna! Thank you. How's it going? I hope you are having a nice day. Alright. So this goes more like this. It's not bad. Looks like 27. Even 26, yeah. Way better. Alright, so this is the back of this area. And we can like get rid of a few pixels. There we go. And we can now do the same with the front. Like we unwrap this. And now try to make it fit the other part. And then we will try to fix any deformation we get. Because ideally they should like have the same size. Alright. Just something like this. But probably we can make this a little bit less pronounced. Alright, I think this works. And now how much I should move this up? 4 pixels? Yeah, 4 pixels, okay. So we come in here. We got 4 pixels up. And we need to subtract 2 pixels from here. Hey! And also like make this not as pronounced. Maybe something like this. There we go. What is your favorite PS1 game? Crash Bandicoot 2. Like, no question asked. Crash Bandicoot 2, then maybe like Final Fantasy 7. I also like a whole lot Silent Hill 1. Crash Team Racing is amazing. Medieval, Spyro, especially Spyro 2. But yeah, if I had to choose, Crash Bandicoot 2. I also kind of enjoyed Bloody Roar 2, Pocket Fighter. Ape Escape is so good too. So many good games, like that was one strong console. Right. Getting the UPs correct.
Got a message from our pal Twinkle. They say the following. His favorite game ain't Mega Man Legends, get IM.
Oh, Mega Man Legends.
Hey
amazing.
molegato. TGC_Dave has a message for you. It says, did you know that beekeepers do not harvest honey on the 5 month of the years? It's because they're not sure of the quality. That happens because they are maybes.
Oh my god. No, but for reals, in terms of graphic style and art style, that has to be Mega Man Legends, like no question asked. Like, that game is just so pretty, it's just so beautiful. And it's a game that will look like amazing no matter how many generations of consoles we move forward. I will also say Mega Man X4. That is like some beautiful pixel art. Alright, no deformation. Let's go over here. Alright, so this works. We just need to move this up. Like so. How much did I move them? This was... I don't know how many pixels. Is stupid.
Intercepted a transmission from Twinkle that says this. Mega Man X4 is also very interesting in terms of how it uses pre-rendered sprites. Intercepted a transmission from Twinkle that says this. Mega Man X4 is also very interesting in terms of how it uses pre-rendered sprites.
Jam, you got that message twice. Are you okay, Jam? Are you doing okay? Okay, I need to move this like a couple pixels more.
Got a message from our pal Twinkle. They say the following. No, I am not, feed me more and pictures.
That we will get around to. Eventually. Because I'm always thinking of ideas for for animations. I'm thinking next one will be about Anne. Just. Alright. Getting things down to fit. There we go. And it will deform way too much if I do this. We'll see. Whoops. There we go. Alright, not bad, not bad. So we can come in here. Start painting in the right colors. And we'll see how this works. Like, it's not bad.
Intercepted a transmission from TGC_Dave that says this. Alright, this one might be the worst one yet. Did you hear one of the letters in the alphabet has gone crazy? Yeah. DS nuts.
Oh my god. That may be the worst one yet. Never change Dave, by the way. You little agent of chaos. I think a subdivision in here will help get things down in a better flowy state. Yeah, and this we can just dissolve.
Intercepted a transmission from Twinkle that says this. Jam lacks the proper skills for humor. You're gonna need the right CDs for that. Hey molegato. Twinkle has a message for you. It says, CD's nuts.
I think her sense of humor is on point though. Alright, trying to get things to line up just right, because I want these lines to not be too deformed. There we go, alright. Now I'm thinking this shadow we can change the shape a little bit. And make it way softer. Because of the dress shape. There we go. Alright. Alright, not bad, not bad. Just gotta make sure this is as smooth as possible.
Yo. TGC_Dave has got something to say. It goes.
Yeah.
Shout out to the guy who played triangle in my band for 10 years. Thanks for everything.
That's a good one. Where do you get those from? Alright, I'm thinking... like this should go lower. Alright. The highlight should be way higher and closer to the center, more like this. There we go. Yeah. Probably even way higher, to be honest. Like over here. Well, maybe not as much. There we go, better deforming in here. And I think I will lower this a bit, just like so. Maybe even just make it this shape. Yeah, this works. No, more details. Like, we can make the bow later, but we need to actually focus on the front. And there is like this division in here, and it is a really cool shape. I'm so tired today too. Yeah, that's about it. That's what you are a big fan of, if I remember correctly. That's just a joke about our Discord. For everyone who wants to be in, here it is in chat, a link to our Discord. We just goof around and have fun here. It's so cool. You will enjoy it if you joined Molegato's Discord. Not biased at all. Alright, so I got this line in here, and how do I do this division without it being too deformed is the question. Let me check the UVs. Like it should be over here. But the line is in the wrong position. Of course it is. So I will pick all of this and move it over here. There we go. And now we can like slowly move things to the side. There we go. And like over here I can actually like add some funky shapes. Ah. Alright, so now I can like come in here and it is like this color. Ow! What was that about, Dave? You boxing me for no reason. Alright, so we got this shape. And it is slightly shorter than the red part, so I get rid of this. Earth element tag or category? Do we have those in here? I am very much into being an earth elemental guy if we are ever going to become an RPG. So yeah, this in here. And you just add those as a highlight. And we can just like do this thing. I think this works. And we can add a little bit of anti-aliasing. There we go. Alright. And shrimp, everyone, and shrimp. Stretch out if you can. Alright. Not bad actually. Not bad, just like we got a little bit too much of deformation. Maybe we can, I don't know. We can probably move this over here. Yeah, I think this works way better than what we did before. Now, how's the back? The back doesn't do this. We also have some chords, but I will like not add them yet. We have to make everything symmetric first. I think I will like make this a little bit taller though. And probably just do this. Maybe something like this. So it's a little bit more spiky. Yeah, way better, to be honest. Alright. I think I will like not do the thing in which the back is a darker tone, because you know the theater can rotate, it can be used in VR chat and whatnot. So let's go here. Plus we'll have like better amount of tones for things. Like we will be able to add extra shadows wherever needed. Like now we can even add some of these. I have like extra darkness in here. There we go. And it will look better overall, I think. Same with this. So yeah, way better already. Alright. So let's see, what's next? Probably next should be the arms. The arms are incredibly easy. They are just skin color. We just have like a few freckles in the shoulders. And we can worry about the tattoo later on, to be honest. Because when we are done with the symmetric parts, I will like make the texture twice as big, and we will have a space for the tattoos and for asymmetric parts that are copies of other textures. Alright, so we get this, and then we add like some freckles in here, like at random. There we go. Yeah, this is from Medieval 2. The museum is such a good track. Like, I love Medieval 1 more than Medieval 2, but this track is just so good. Alright, we got the freckles in here. They look pretty good. Maybe we can change a little bit this so they don't stretch as much. Let's look at the back too. Alright, and we need to do something with this part, because this only works if it leads to some clothing. So instead we will do something like this. Alright. And in fact this part I will even change a little bit more. But let me get the UVs right, because this seems to be going like this. Oh, I see why the freckles was getting deformed. There we go, a little bit better. Thank you, lesser known. Okay, so with this we got like the whole arm. The shoulder, however, is not here. The shoulder is in this part, is in the back. So we will, well, not the shoulder, the elbow. So we will move it over there. Maybe something like this. It's not bad. Probably should be a little bit wider. I love this song too. Sonic Forces have such a good soundtrack. Alright. And with this done, we can actually go and start working on the legs. And remember, we are still working on symmetrical parts. I will be saving, so I don't lose anything. And let's work on this one with the golden ring, because it will be easy when we make the outer astrological to use this as a reference for where the thing goes. What is this? There we go. Alright, so going here, this is the leg. And we don't have anything at the top, it's just skin. And this goes slightly over the knee. So over this is the skin. And we got like this. We can add even a little bit more. There we go. I think I will like darken the top a little bit. Doesn't make much of a difference, to be honest. Probably should do it like lower. Alright, something like this. Now we got like a golden ring that goes over here, I think. Maybe something like this. Oh, interesting. I thought I had removed this song from the soundtrack. I must have decided not to at the last minute. Because it's just so iconic. Okay, so we do this. And I even add a little bit of a highlight in here. Okay, well, have a fantastic day, and I hope your errands go well. See you in a couple days, and see you in the Discord. I will happy to hear from you. Alright, I think we can move the whole thing a little bit up. Like 2 pixels. There we go. Perfect. And now we need to actually make sure that this doesn't get as deformed. Because we want like everything in here to fit. There we go. Oh, we got a raid! Hi! Hi, Galactic! Happy to see ya! Welcome! Welcome, Galactic, and welcome, Raiders. How are you doing? It's such a good song in general. Alright, I'm thinking maybe we can make the ring like even a little bit wider, like 4 pixels instead of 3. There we go. Because I can now make like some highlights. And maybe even darker in here. Yeah, I like this. I think it should go a bit higher though. There we go. Alright, not bad, not bad. Alright, like the formation. There we go. Alright, and we get the knee highs. Which come in two different colors. Like this is the top. And we got like this shading color. Alright, I think we got this grayer one for all of these. And we have like sunshine. In here. Probably should go a little bit higher, I'm thinking. There we go. And there we go. And with this, so we have like a subdivision with the other part. There we go. Alright, so we only have like the shoes left, and then we'll have most of the details. Well, the shoes and the lace and the bows. So it's actually quite a lot of detail, but we'll see. Because next thing is the shoes, and we actually already have some sneakers, so it's not too bad. It's not going to take us as long. Let me see. I get all of these, and this is the general color, darker for the shadows, and this is the tip. And a little lighter for this part. Alright. We also got like 2 white stripes that go in here like this. Like so. Alright, getting closer, getting closer. Now the soles are the same color and they get a little bit higher as we go back. Alright, so I can do this. And then get like a darker gray. I will probably add like 2 tones so I can actually add some anti-aliasing too. There we go. And I can even add some anti-aliasing in here. We'll do so in the inside though. There we go. What's next in here? The tip goes a little bit up. So I will like raise this 1 pixel and add this shape. There we go. Okay, 12, have a fantastic day, okay? See you around. Alright, and it's got this shape. We will just do like this. Hey, look at her go! I can now dance with her, kinda. The camera is a little bit weird sometimes. Alright, so we get this. Alright. Cool shapes. Cool shoes. Only missing is the top with the cords and everything. So let's work on that part now. So what I will do is like make sure this works like so, and just add them like this. Okay, Suna, have a fantastic day. See you later, okay? I hope you are having a good day. Seems it's getting a little bit late for our usual time, so I won't take much longer to finish today's stream. I think since I had to start later than usual, it has been a bit shorter than intended, but you know, it's been productive anyway, so that's it, that's the most important part. Alright, so we get all of this. Cool. We're going to maybe have like a little bit inside in here, like over here. Like something like this maybe. You know, 1 pixel more, or maybe I can just move this over here. There we go. So we get like this part in here in which the shoe is like ending. There we go. We can even like make it way lower, now that I think about it. Like doing this. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. I can go even 1 higher. There we go. We can probably even just make it even darker. Like so. And it kind of works already. And if we go to the leg, I can just add some of this in here. There we go, there we go. Now about this part that goes out, I will just like make a rectangle in here. And add the appropriate highlights and also make like the laces. Like this. Alright, something like this maybe. There we go. And if I just do this, like I get a single square. That I can map in here. Oh, hi Dream, happy to see ya. And I can now like duplicate this, move it up. Just add a subdivision in here. Well, thank you, Faber. And I can now like do this. And I got the lasers right there. I will even do something like this. Interesting viewpoint. There we go. And this looks a little bit more interesting. We'll even make it bigger. There we go. And we'll just flip the normal, so we got the bottom part too. And with this we got the shoes down, and with this we got like most of the body. Hi Prolo, happy to see ya. We're almost done for today. I think I will only just work on the bow in the back and the bow in the neck and call it a day. I thought, I love this design by the way, it is been so fun to work on. Let me see. We got a bell and we got a blue bow. So let's actually do that first. By the way, let's know that we are here. Copy this, paste. There we go. So we get like the whole thing. Her design is so good. Like, it's so full of little details. She told me to hold it for the jacket, which is a shame because I love how the jacket came out. But we'll see, we'll see. Now, we have kind of a model of a bell in here, so that makes things easier. I will make the bell... Oh wait, we should make this... Should get rid of this. There we go. Right, and I think I will add the bell over here. I already have golden colors from the ring, so I will use them. In fact, I will tweak them a little bit. There we go. There we go, way better colors now. So I will just make the bell shape. It is very simple, just add the border. And then I kinda make the shape. There we go. And maybe add some highlights to... There we go. The inside of the bell will simply be the darkest color. Okay, so I get over here, project from view, and just fix the few bits that are a little bit off. There we go. Alright, not bad. Now for the bow. This song is so good. And this one is the same colors as the eyes, which is cool, because we already have colors for them. And let me see, it's just a very simple bow. With long bottom part. Alright. Alright, something like this. Choose our color now. Alright. And there we go. I think this is a cool bow. So now we can pick all of these. All right. This goes over here. Oh my god. Oh, hi Boxy, hello Raiders. Oh my god, so many people. Hello there, hello everyone. Thank you for the raid, Boxy. How you doing? Yo, how you doing? What you doing today? I am okay, just a little bit tired already. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. And thank you, Fernando. Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh, the rat model is so cool. I am really looking forward to see the Jester one, because that one I don't know which one it is. Right, so I will move this a little bit over here. There we go. Looking forward to see that. Like, your models are always so cool. Seriously, thank you everyone, because I was like getting a little bit tired already from all of the stuff done today. Oh, thank you, boss. Let me just like go out of this so we can actually see it. It is turning out pretty cool. I worked on the shoes before. They are pretty nice. I think I will probably like add a little bit of deformation here. So it is like more of the shape. So yeah, like right now I'm just working on symmetrical parts. This was such a fun part to texture. And of course, you know, we spent an inordinate amount of time working on the chest because of UV stretch, and texturing those parts is always so hard. So yeah, I think I will add the neck thing, the little Joker band. Where should I add this? Probably over here. And it is kinda purplish instead. Or actually it's the same color as the top. So yeah, I will do that. It's so hard to see, but maybe even the darker one should work better. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So we got the neck now. And I can like pick all of these. Do we have everything? Yeah. And I can probably like make this a little bit smaller. On the vertical side. Something like this, yeah. Way better. Alright, and I think we got yet another bow in the back. Yeah, but this one is the color of the top and is smaller and simpler. So we will make a new texture for this. Let me pick the color. There we go. There we go. There we go. By the way, Boxy, I got a small upgrade in the music playlist. You are a connoisseur of really good jams. So feel free to let me know if there is like anything cool that you think I'm missing. I'm trying to keep it to just game soundtracks, but you know, I'm not opposed to adding some remixes in there too. Any games that you're excited for this month? Oh, I don't know, like I've been in such a rush to work on Twinkle and the commissions and everything that I'm a little bit lost on what's coming out. Like, I heard that we are getting Resident Evil 9 already in a bit. Oh yeah, Demon Tides is just coming up, like it's just days away, right? That one, that's the kind of game I will play with a notebook at hand. There is so many things I want to learn from Fabras and the team. Go. Alright, so we got the ball in here. Dragon Quest, I will be excited if I wasn't a little bit traumatized from the DS version. Alright, so we got texture in here. And then we just like make it move a little bit out and duplicate and flip the normals. There we go. New Genix I'm not like very interested in though. Like I like Edmund's previous work, but I don't know, New Genix doesn't scratch any of my itches. Alright, so we got this. What else? What else? I think we are done with the symmetrical parts already, which will be like a good moment to finish for today. Because next day I will work on asymmetrical details, tattoos, all of that stuff. Or actually, you know what? We are missing one thing that is very important, the tail. We are missing the tail. So let's do the tail. Let's do the tail today and just... that will be the end of today's stream. I completely forgot about the tail. It is very important though. It's very integral to the design. Welcome back, Lolish. Oh, another Monster Hunter stories. How are those? I heard they are like pretty good monster collecting RPGs. Though in that front I am completely served with Digimon Time Stranger for now. I am being so surprised by Digimon Time Stranger. Like I was looking forward to it.
Yo, Thinkthapoly has got something to say.
Like,
it goes. Monster Hunter Stories 32 is pretty solid, though I think it ought to did away with the mute protog thing.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, I guess I know why they will do that. But I think I much prefer when they make the main characters say stuff. Even if they are self-inserts, I think it's cool when you can like hear them talk. And get a sense of what kind of character you are playing as. Alright, so I will add a little bit of trickery in here. Because now we can get like these smooth lines. There we go. think I will do the same with this. Well, I don't know. Silent Protag is okay if the game is not going to have a lot of dialogue. But, you know, when everyone's talking and the protagonist is just there, like, nodding, I think that's when the trope suffers. Like, if there's going to be conversation and the protagonist is going to be part of the conversation, it better have something to say. Alright. I think this looks pretty decent for being just 2 tones. Though it is supposed to be the same color as the hair though, so I will move everything in here. There we go. I know we can even add an even darker tone. And so it will have a little bit more of depth. There we go. There we go. And I think this works already. I think this should be enough. Maybe this part can also become this color. No, I don't think I like it. There we go. Yeah, that tends to happen. That's why I don't like silent protagonists in dialogue heavy games. Alright, so we got most of it down. Like, we just need to add asymmetrical details and the tattoos and everything, and it will be finished. Of course, I also have to make the expressions. I don't know if I'll do that off camera or not. We'll see, depending on how the streams go. For now, I think we can be proud. Like, we work like crazy today, and I think that deserves a pat in the back. So all of you get a pat in the back. I will give myself one too. And I think for today we did a fantastic job. I think we can end today's stream on a high note. And maybe that way my throat can rest a little bit. So really, thank you. Now, let's just go to the just chatting thing for a second. There we go. There we go. And I will check if we can rate someone today. Oh, Maple is online today. Fantastic timing. So, everyone will be rating Maple. Be nice, spread this joy. I will thank you all for being in here today. You are always great at lifting my spirits. You are always so fun to hang around, and we are always so productive when we are here on the stream together. So, say hi to Maple from me, and have a fantastic time, and see you in the Discord, and see you in a couple days. Okay? Bye!